Hello Aquarius, welcome back to my channel. I'm Delilah Rose and this is your June 2022 forecast. Sorry for my absence, but you know, life happens, illness happens, work changes happen, and so I am back on my grind trying to grow this channel. So please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification button because I do go live with free readings. Also, I no longer offer paid readings because I just don't have the time to do it. I'm really focused on growing this channel and my day job. So let's just get into it here. Oh, think before you leave. Do not act on emotion at this time, right? You need to take time and take time because there's things hidden, right? Because if you act impulsively, you can set yourself up, right? Because you are trying to work on some wealth here. So whether this is wealth with a business or wealth in terms of relationships or making some type of change, we need to just take a minute and think. Because you are, you know, Aquarius can be impulsive and emotional, and this is just not the time for you. And watch your temper. That anger is high at this time. The Sun with the Ten of Cups. So here's what we're working on here in the marriage card. So if you're thinking of taking your relationship to the next level, give some practical matters some thought, right? So not saying you shouldn't get married, but make sure you discuss everything that needs discussing before you get married. There's a lot of things that happen. I am feeling like some of you haven't even lived together before you're discussing marriage. So take things in incremental steps here, right? Because we need to find out what mystery, right? We need to figure that out and not just take the leap of faith. Again, that anger is coming up for me because I have this knot in the pit of my stomach. This also could mean that you have some apprehensive thoughts about your partner and making the next step. And so you need to work that out first, because if you go in there with that feeling, that negativity, it can carry over into your relationship. Now, ultimately, this is going to work out because you have the Sun and the Star card opposite along with that Ten of Cups. So, I mean, it's going to work out in your favor. You just need to understand that there's things about this partner you don't know about. It's nothing that you can overcome, but it's going to take some mental strength. Like we all have our weaknesses, right? Look at this. Yeah, this is all about relationships with you, right? And moving forward and finding your passions. But before you move in too quickly, before you jump into marriage too quickly, take a minute out to work on some details that you're still curious about, again, because that knot in my stomach is very strong. You're going to get some information very quickly here with that Chariot card being present. And I like that. It's going to bring you into success because we do have wealth here. Along with the Two of Cups, opposite the marriage card, and you have the Ten of Cups here. So this is going to be a successful union. The advice from Spirit is you want to work out the kinks before you take any additional steps. So if you just met somebody and they want to move in, we need to wait a minute and really think about it and figure this person out again, because there's this thing where I feel that they're hiding something. It's not necessarily something that's like a bad, like, you know, another relationship. It very well could be, right? But I do feel like there is something that can affect the way you see them, or delay, right? Here, the fear from the other person, because I am getting fear. The fear is you delaying if you know this truth, like you won't make the commitment. I feel like you're going to make the commitment anyway because you're going to work out the kinks, but it's good to come from a place of knowledge. Again, that Chariot card means by the end of the month, this is the middle, you're going to need your strength because this is going to be taxing your mental strength. Towards the end of the month, you're going to figure things out with that Chariot card being present, the dark and the light, balancing that along with that Two of Cups, things coming together, and it's going to be transformational. It may strengthen, and since this Death card is leading back into strength, I feel like it's going to strengthen your relationship because you're coming from a place of honesty here. The Knight of Wands, again, this is something that you are pursuing, and Knights move fairly quickly. So again, watch that impulsive, because that is your fire. That is also your anger. So you don't want to jeopardize this relationship either by acting out in a lot of anger. Think before you leave. Think before you say something that you may regret. Actually, I want to clarify something here. So let's flip out another deck. So I'm going to clarify. Can you clarify this mystery card for me, please? Let's give this a shuffle. I always shuffle before I put my decks away and when I finish readings. Let's clarify this mystery card. Right, Ace of Wands. This is something that's very passionate. So whatever you're going to figure out has to deal with your morality ish also. Like this is something that's going to be very important for you, but is not something you can overcome. There is a lot of passion in this relationship just based on the fire cards, but these fire cards also indicate your emotion. I love that we have the Knight and the Queen of Wands, because this is why things are progressing so quickly. Is because you two are in the hot and heavy phase of your relationship where everything's good, the sex is good, the emotion is good, and that's wonderful, right? We love a passionate relationship, but because there's so much fire here, and this may be a Leo, I'm getting Leo, especially because we have that Strength card. We need to take time. Just slow it down just a smidgen. It's going to be a wonderful relationship for you. You have the Page of Cups at the bottom of this deck. So meaning emotionally is going to work out. And you guys, because pages are learning, right? Learning about love, learning about relationships, learning about the heart. You need to take time to learn that aspect of your partner. Let's draw you some Moonology cards here. Release control. First quarter moon in Taurus. So Tauruses are very earthy. They're very stable. And they like to be in control of things. Release the reins just a little bit, because there are things you don't know. So you can't control what you don't know. So always coming from a place of knowledge is important for you. And again, not working with stubbornness and not working with anger. Find a balance. The full moon in Libra. It is a balance. It is a balance between light and dark. It is a balance between knowledge and ignorance. And I need you to be in the middle. And this is for you, Aquarius. I'm Delilah Rose, and thank you for joining me.